Um, all right. We don't care about that. We don't care about that. All right. Yeah, that's right. All right, let's get to work, huh? I feel like I need. Oh, that's not the solution. All right. We gotta do some house cleaning here, some rearranging. There we go. Okay. All right. Better check on that scroll. If that's annoying or not. Better check on that scroll. If that's annoying or not. Yeah, it's fine. All right. How'd that get in that page? All right. Let's begin. Let's get to work is more like it. Let's see what we got. All right, let's go over what we're doing with the screener as we do it. This is my penny hunt screener. Very simple to modify and change as we go. Our market cap is set very low right now. This basically means that the companies are worth under $400 million. 0.41 billion. These are low dollar companies for sure. We want to open this up a little bit. In fact, let's eliminate anything under $1 billion. Let's just zero in on a couple real specific things. This is probably only going to return very few results. Huge market cap, low price, percentage of change, and really the volume is what we really want to see. What's got the biggest volume? With those changes, whoa, AMC is on the list. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'd love to see AMC go up. That's all I'm saying. But all right, what else is on the list that's realistic? Although, you know what? Maybe AMC is... Nah, AMC's not real. We're not doing... No meme stocks. That's rule number 1. What's the other ones here? Volume... oof, man, volume's high. I mean, we do have our volume slider set to only show us the really high volume shit. I don't even know how these got in there. Huh. This is probably average volume because I know Zoom is crazy volume. All right. What we're really looking for is if one of these are moving because of a catalyst. Some news, something happening. We got to add the profile of the company in here. Profile. Commercial electric vehicles. That could be huge. What's the analyst say? I like to check the analysts. There's nothing really there. All right. Exploration. Natural gas and oil. Natural gas and oil is fine long term, but I don't think there's ever going to be any big spikes in that. What's this one? Long steel. The steel is another one that's... I don't know. 3 days ago. No new news. Why is GoPro in here? I'm surprised it's so low. What's like the over... What's the... Just curious. 5 years of GoPro. Did it ever spike? Whoa. 2015? That's crazy. And then it's basically traded sideways for the last 5 years, 4 years. I'm shocked. We do have a situation here, though, where the moving average is about to cross over, or the 50 is about to cross over the 200. Is there some news or something GoPro did? No, no news. I'm shocked that that's so low. It's not a play for us today. I don't think. Do you think so? We're looking at more short term. GoPro could be a good long term play. I mean, I can't believe it's that low. But what are the rest of these on their list here? This one jumped pretty high. Average volume of 5 million. High market cap. Let's see. What is that's not very optimistic. 3 days ago, it dipped hard. What do they do? More long steel. You know, nah. Zom, I've already made money off of Zom. I've already bought and sold. That was like week 1. I found Zom. Could it prepare to do something else, though? 4 days ago. Yeah. We're staying away from that. It's too memey. What's this one? Generation, transmission, and distribution of electricity. Wonder if they're in Texas. Oh, they're in Brazil. I guess they don't give a shit about U.S. Well, man. All right. That didn't really yield us anything. Let's reset our sliders here, see if we can find something better. That didn't do shit for us. All right, let's open up our volume. That's number one. We're not going to get 800 million volume on anything, but 2 million, I think. Let's go at least 800,000 to 2 million. Again, our list is pretty small here, but let's see. Let's do this too. We got to open this up all the way. There's really no big movers here, though. We'll still take a look. Look for any news. No. Order book, lots of sells. It fucking $7.99. The price is $7, so it'll be real hard pressed to get out of the above $8 today. Pharmaceutical, it jumped up. Why are we? Oh, we got to get this reset. What time is it? Why is it showing? All right. That one's not going on the list anyway. What's this company do? It's a bank. Prudential Group through 2 segments, commercial banking and global wholesale banking. Mostly commercial, credit card. Nothing about crypto, nothing really pressing. But let's check our news. Nah. Really no reason. Yeah, that's promising. Buys, news. It's a pharmaceutical. Wow. Plasma exchange market worth 243 million. So they must be a plasma company. Biomedical products company engaged in developing and commercializing the Intercept blood system for blood safety. I mean, blood, plasma, yeah, all right. SARS, hepatitis B and C. The news is basically about the market, not about the company specifically. The analysts are pretty bullish. Volumes. All right, let's watch. Let's put that one on our... We really should have set up a new watch list for this. How do we do that from this screen? Can we? Yes. No, we can't. Well, we can do this. Let's go to watch lists. And edit is where we add. Yeah. All right, fine. Let's just name it week 3 so we don't get confused. This is day 1 of week 3, by the way, of learning all this shit. I hope you're learning something. All right, so we've got our new week 3 watch list. We've got shit bouncing off here. Oh, what's our AMC? Company is going to report earnings this week, and the options market is expecting a move of around 14% in either direction. I'm so red in AMC right now. That's why I'm 100,000% anti-meme stocks going forward. We're not messing with any of this shit. All right, back to the screener. Okay, so our new watch list is set up. This is the one we just found. Yeah, plasma. We'll put that in our new watch list. What time is it? It's not even 8:30 yet. All right. We got to find some good ones to buy today. Let's see. Churchill Capital is not Churchill Capital anymore? Data analytics. Medical company. What does a Lucid Motor deal have to do with Multiplan Corporation, a company that deals with... they must just be an investor or something. Was there some other... Let's see. So, we've got all these windows tied together just in case you're following along here and don't know what's going on. So we can click a stock here, and it updates our chart. It updates all these tabs instantly. So I'd like to add another tab in here to see if we're missing out on some information. What could that be? Options. Quotes for a certain... Yeah, we don't need that. We don't need quotes. Key statistics. We really... I mean, we could... Alright, so let's try this. We get all that in this. Yeah, that's all in this table up here already. We don't need that. Time of sales, we don't have volume analysis. Volume analysis, which displays the statistical data of the transactional records, grounded by the transaction. Oh, did we just crash? Webull crashed on me yesterday for the first time ever. Whoa, hold up. Play a hotel? Play a hotel. Based in the Netherlands that operates wholesale. Company owns, operates it. I mean, shouldn't we put Play a Hotel on our list just because? Although, I mean, we're going to. But just be warned, that's not the reason to buy. We made that mistake last week. We want to check on our positions real quick. I'll show you the mistake we made. We bought SNES just because it Super Nintendo. And it's costing us $5.67 as of right now. And while we're on the topic, it's going to get sold as soon as it breaks even today, as is basically all of this shit. Can't even believe that OGI is down. This is supposed to be a long-term play, but it shouldn't be down that much. It's ridiculous. Vine split on me last week, 4-1, down, ridiculous. Selling it as soon as it gets even close to even. This is the one we bought last week. I bought this before I learned a few things, mainly about volume. There's just no volume on this stock, and it's trading sideways and just garbage. That's basically the story with both of these. I like the chart, but I didn't realize that the volume... There's just no one trading. It's not going to do anything. And this one, for the record, is a Webull gifted stock, which probably means you should avoid it. I'll probably sell it as soon as it's clearable or whatever the hell they call it. So that's where we're at. I didn't show you that. I wasn't on stream when I made this deal yet on Friday. This was a nice little scalp. This was, where can we show the actual transactions here? Filled. So we bought this at $7.50. And we sold it at $8.50 within 10 minutes. It's kind of a nice little deal. But that was one I found in the screener because it had jumped massively. And then in the news was that it had made a deal with Apple. So sure as shit, it was going to fucking jump and go crazy. And it did. It started at like $5 that day. I tried to get in at 5, tried to get in at 6. It was just moving so fast. I barely slipped in at 750. And I believe, and I sold at 850. And I believe it only got up to the high was 950. And I sold at 850. I mean, that's about as good as you could. I guess I could have done better, but I knew it was going to drop right back down. It was a matter of getting it. There was only one chance to get it, and I got it. So I was happy with it. Basically, $25 in 10 minutes. If I could do that every day, the idea is obviously to start scaling that up and not just make $25, but make 2,500 and eventually 25,000. All right. Back to the screener. We got to find today's buy. We got to buy something. We've got an hour to do it. All right. Patterson UTI. UTI doesn't sound good, does it? Oh, it's oil fields. Drilling rigs. See, this is one of those things where it's always going to be valuable. But I don't see oil, gas ever doubling, ever jumping, ever really profiting. This is just trading sideways, and it will probably trade sideways forever. Let's go to the whole one year. Oh, that's year to date. Hold on. 1 year. I mean, I guess it did do a little something, but actually, wow. What happened there? Well, we're staying away from that. That's all we need to know. That's not for us. Green sky. All right, we got to reset this here. Hold on. Just a quick reset. Right click and a reset if you're ever, if it's ever looking wonky. Which actually this. Oh, all right. Yeah. This is the pre-market. The grayed out, darker gray. What's this company's story? Financial technology company. How can you even say that? Healthcare providers. Well, that's interesting. No recent news. Last week they gained analysts basically telling you to sell. All right. That's odd. We'll stay away from that one too. Well, there's no good ones in this list. I don't like this one either. Just I don't know, just gut feeling, I don't like this at all. Let's find something better. What's our, well, let's see. Price. We don't want to open price up anymore. Okay, let's bring the market cap down. I know, let's just wide open. We need some options. Wide open market cap, wide open volume, and then we will sort by the volume. Average volume. Let's do average volume because I feel like since it's market's closed right now, or pre-market, we're going to get very, very low volume on everything right now anyway, relatively speaking, of course. Why is this saying, there we are, 23 million. The problem is that it only lists 500 of the 800 matches, so sometimes you're stacking the bottom of the list if it's stacked another way. So you got to keep hitting it a few times to get it to restack. So this is our highest volume, biggest percent change right here. More energy company, natural gas, crude oil. See, again, not something I would even expect this much movement on, but it is happening. So is there news? Adjust price target to 9 from 7. Huh. Red hot energy stocks under $10. Strong buy. Wow, what the heck? What's the order book look like? See, it's a big sell-off. But again, this might not really be what we're looking for until the market opens. So let's put this one on our watch list that we're going to look to. When we get closer to market open, we will switch to that watch list and zero in on the 5 or 6 that are in there and watch what they do as they open. Again, we're looking at this only because of the high volume, massive volume. Nothing's going to happen without volume. Another electric vehicle company I've never heard of. A single-seat electric vehicle. The Tofino and the Solo. Let's look at how bad those are. Tofino. Well, it's also a place, and that's all I'm getting. Let's see. Tofino, I think. All right. Well, it's basically a little Sprinter van. But it's electric, apparently. All right. They're out of Canada. What they're tanking. Moves, what you should know. That's 2 days ago. Analysts are pretty bullish on it. See, we've got... Here's something to look out for in case you're not aware of the... Let's go over this chart real quick. This is a noob talking to you, so I'm going to use noob language because that's all I understand by. But you can see I have these lines set up. Purple, blue, and green. Purple is the moving average 200. The blue is the moving average 50. And then the green is the VWAP. What does that mean? VWAP is the volume weighted average. So it factors in the volume, which is even that simple statement is already too complicated for me to understand. But it basically, you want the blue line to be over these lines. If it's under these lines, that's a bad sign. But if it's about to cross back up over it, now is the perfect time to buy. So this is something you should really be watching at open, what this does. So let's put that on our list. Even though it's not something we should probably buy because it's so... yeah, that's not a buy for me anyway. But we'll watch what that does because that's kind of a perfect setup to maybe jump. And we'll see if it does. Blah, blah, blah. What else do we got? Cemex. Company I used to actually work with, which not work for or whatever, but I'm familiar with, which is something that should factor in when you're thinking about buying stocks, in my opinion. I'm not going to buy into something I know absolutely zero about. I didn't know it was a Mexican company. They're huge in the States. Well, see, this is so bizarre. Like, what a huge spread. Based on 21 analysis. Analysts. I have a hard time with that word. White cement market size, share price, trends, growth analysis, key players, outlook report. So I could pop that open, but man, from just 2 weeks of watching stocks, those fucking reports have, well, they have an impact, but what that impact could be is so fucking random. I can't believe how many positive news reports have resulted in a dip in the stock price. I feel, all right, here's my theory. You're never going to hear that statement about Apple or Amazon or something like that. Those large companies, they'd have a press release, they have positive catalysts, the stock goes up. You know, Elon Musk talks about Bitcoin and the stock goes up. But these penny stocks aren't as predictable as that. They're not that cut and dry, period. A positive report could mean a drop in price. And a negative report could mean a spike in price because people see it as essentially a time to buy the dip. And the stock actually runs up a little. But either or can happen. There's no way of knowing with these penny stocks. All right, let's continue down our list. We're running out of time. $11. Well, look at that spike though, man. Wow. Had a good day. Friday. It's still going up. So, all right. Let's take a quick look here. What is this company? Mining. Silver, gold, lead, and zinc. Well, that's something that's always going to hold some value. But that was part of my logic to buying into that mining company that I bought into last week. That is currently costing me money. This one. Point being, yeah, they are good long term, but they absolutely could dip and dive and bounce around like crazy. So that's not for us either. Even though it is on quite a run today, or right now. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's for you. Maybe you put it in your list. I hope you're playing along at home. Pharmaceutical. Look at the pharmaceuticals. This is energy, oil. All right, I'm going to skip that on principle. Pharmaceutical. I'm going to skip that for right now because there's just so goddamn many. I want to find some other. Although the pharmaceuticals, you got to make. I want to check the news on the pharmaceuticals, man. You don't know. Company could come up with some COVID shit or something and. Energy company. Let's flip the script on this list and go to the lowest price. I want to see what the cheapest. What is our price set at? What's the cheapest one in here? $6, huh? Let me just double check something here. It seems odd that it's such a specific range. Well, all right. I'll trust it. What's this? Look at this spike. No news since the 12th. So, apparel. I don't see it. Man, that's just all over the place. What's the volume? Average volume. Well, the market cap is pretty well. These are shitty companies. That's a shock. 68 million is the market cap. The price is jumped up to 6. No news. Something's got to be going on with this company. But I don't care. Stop getting distracted. There's actually people watching, but there's no one chatting. Why don't you guys say something? Let me know what's up. What stock? Give me a stock. Tell me something. What do you want to see? What are you confused about? Webull, talk to me. Tell me what you need. Mining. No. Cloud communication. Unified communications as a service, call center, collaboration service, and other cloud business services. Analysts. You know what we need? We forgot to add. We were adding shit here. We want a. I want short interest. Where is it? Okay, now watch this. This is a little weird. All right, do you know how to use these little buttons here and all this stuff? Let me show you. So if I do this, I'm holding the left mouse button while I do this. If I do this, it's gonna basically pop it in above the screener. If I do this, it's gonna pop it, slip it in between the screener and the charts. Where do I want this? Let's put it. Can we put it between? Watch this. We're gonna slip it in between this box. Whoa! Somehow it let my mouse let go. All right, we're gonna slip it in between this box and this box by releasing the left mouse button right now, and it just whoop. I mean, I love that. So now we've got what we want here. Short interest on this shit. Now this is... I don't like this chart though. Oh, alright. Yeah. This is going backwards? No. Oh, this is for it's just on the month. So this is for January. It's not even showing us February. So do we not even want this? Oh, yeah, so if I added a widget from here, it's going to add it into this. It's going to add a tab right here, which is not what I want. I want a widget out separate from everything. So I'm going to add it from the main menu, which is hidden for you, but you know it's up there. That widget menu. Institutional holdings is kind of interesting statistic. It's basically telling you these big hedge funds, if they own a piece of it. It's very rare to see that they own any of these penny stocks. And if they do, it's a minuscule percentage, which I guess is a good sign that they own any of it. But and again, this is basically the same thing. ETF weighting, profile we've already got in there. Analysis we've already got in there. Corporate actions. We don't really interested in that. Press releases. You know what? That can go. That could go in there. So we can easily put it in there too. Just slip it into this. Wait till the box highlights, and it'll just put it in this box as another tab, which is automatically connected now. If we switch any of these, it's gonna update that. Whoa, what's this urban tea jumping around? Pre-market. Whoa. All right, we're going to put that on the list right now without even really looking into that. We got to find a few more. Keep getting distracted. Shipping. Well, Coal-fired power generation. Again, something that's not going away anytime soon, but a lot of volume, or a big market cap too. Oh no, that's million. All right. Let's do this. Let's sort this list by the market cap and see what the biggest player on this list is. 48 billion. SMFG. Sumitomo Mitsui Financial Group. What do the analysts say about that? It's a strong buy. News? Long position. Oh. That's the company buying a position in another company, which all that really tells us is at least it's a solid company and they are doing things. There's not a lot of info beyond that. The chart. Let's take a closer look at what the chart's doing. Our VWAP. So the VWAP, that's that volume weighted moving average. It collapses. It's essentially resets at the end of pre-market, and at the end of pre-market, when market opens, it resets. So a giant dip there doesn't really tell us anything. And this isn't even a giant dip. This is we're zoomed into 2 cents. But I wanted to see when this 50 moving average crossed over the 200. Because that's when you should have the stock going up, which is exactly what we saw. And then as that line leveled out, the stock leveled out, but it's still above it. But it looks like it may be coming back down. And if it comes back down, if this blue line crosses over that purple line when market opens, 100% the stock will dip. Will it go to $7.10 or will it go to $5? And that I can't tell you. But it will dip as long as that line continues to be below the 200 moving average. Can't really explain to you why that happens yet, but it will happen. So with that said, we're going to ignore that despite the volume and the market cap. Next on the list of the high market cap is Wipro. What does this company do? Again, we're trading sideways, and I like the trading sideways because I don't like it for profit, but I like it for limited risk. What's the low? It was 615. Right now it's at 650. The low, it hasn't been since January. That's not, well, I'm still okay with this one. And again, that volume weighted, that's supposed to drop. And that's the after market closing and pre-market opening right here. So, and then this will be today. I want to watch this one to see what this does. But now, you know what we need? We need the dirt cheap stocks. We want true pennies. We're going to zero our price down under $3. Let's start this over again here. All right, market cap. Here we go. Look at this market cap, $44 billion. Average volume of 22 million. Not crazy, but that's what you need to get some movement. All right. We found our list, boys. This is where we're going to get this is where we're going to get today's winner from. So right now I'm just looking at this, waiting for something to jump out at me. See, too much in the red is scary. Too much of a spike probably means we've already missed the ride. But not necessarily. Because sometimes when you're zeroed in on this chart, like this chart for example, this big spike, that's probably, even though it's 13%, it's probably only a few cents. So we're dealing with, well, that's 30 cents, 25 cents anyway. So we can do stuff like this. This is what we're trying to learn here, to really understand this. So, see where we're really at. This is I believe this is a tool that it's pretty powerful. I've watched some YouTubers explain some crazy shit with this, but what I like to use it as, it just makes it a little easier to, we don't need that locked. We don't care. It makes it a little easier to visualize what this movement has been and where its resistance and support are. So I like this one. All right, we got to see the profile on this. Again, our blue moving average is below everything, which is bad. But the volume jumped way up at pre-market. And I believe this line is prepped to go back above. All right. But how much, what's the analyst say on this? No news, no analysts, barely a profile, a blank check company formed for the purpose of effecting a merger. All right. So avoid that at all costs. My apologies for wasting everyone's time. You know what would be really nice if there was a way to just straight out delete something from a list so you don't even see it anymore. Oh, Sundial's in here. I have a position on Sundial on Robinhood, and yeah, I know Robinhood. I'm getting out of it slowly but surely, but I just don't want to dump everything, and I don't want to transfer and lose. I just, look, I'm not buying anything through Robinhood, but what's there is sitting there for now. So Sundial and Zom are on this list. They're both going to have big volume, but no. But nope. We're going to avoid them because they're just too memey. Although the volume is tempting. You just get movement. Hopefully Sundial goes up today. What's this? Switzerland-based company that operates as a holding company. Aim of the company is to acquire and manage investments in domestic and foreign companies. Nah, see, no. Lloyd's Bank. I've heard of Lloyd Banks, but no, Lloyd's Bank is like, it's the bank. It's London, yeah. Wow, lots of support. Lots of support. Lots of volume. High market cap. Pre-market's down. Now see, this is only one analyst saying this. But what exactly is he saying? I guess he's saying that it is underperforming, but it's not. Well, oh boy. There's no news. 3 hours ago. Keeping the city of London competitive across the board. It's nothing. Let me see what the chart's doing. So we've got a 20 or a 50 moving average above the 200 moving average. That's a good sign. And it's been above there for days. It's been above for days and days and days. And it has slowly crept up. It kind of traded sideways during that time. But it has not. See, that, I tell you, that fucking line, going over that fucking line. And if we go all the way back to when it dipped, I'll bet you that line went under that line when it dipped. Sure as fucking shit. You get that blue line going under that pink line. Granted, it crept back up for a second with it when this happened, but that was just a tease. That was false hope. And the blue line, they call this the death cross. A 50 moving average goes under that 200 average. But that's why they tell you that's when you buy. That's a sign to buy. But at what point during this huge week-long dip do you buy? And it just keeps going, keeps dipping. You could have waited till you saw that little turn on the second and said, well, that's got to be the bottom. And then a few days later, it crossed back over and recovered. Now, yes, it is starting to curl down the last couple days. Snow guarantees. It could, this volume, this catalyst, whatever happened today, where it's moving today and it's on the top of our scanner, could be what moves it. So we'll put this, again, this is going into the watch list. It's 9 a.m. here. Market opens in a half hour. In about 20 minutes, we're going to move into this watch list and just focus on what we've put in there and see what starts to really move as market opens. Vion, what's this? Vion, formerly something else. So they just changed their name. Communications technology company based in the Netherlands. Mobile and fixed line telecommunication services through a range of traditional and broadband mobile and fixed line technologies. It provides mobile telecommunication services under contract and prepaid plans. So it's like a fucking cricket. Wow. That's pretty bullish. 15 analysts. Any news? Q4 earnings decline. See, perfect example. Earnings decline on a penny stock and the price is going up. There's only one explanation. Because it's a penny stock. And people just assume that it can only go down so low. And it's got to be due. It's not going on our list because of that, though. Just makes it too volatile, too unpredictable. What is this? No chart? Oh, Webull is confused? Oh, boy. What happened? There we are. All right. Again, we've got the VWAP with those moves at pre-market, or at market close. That's normal. That's fine. And we've got our 50 moving average under our 200, which means it's a buy situation. See, we've crossed over and it continued to dip. Once it crossed over, it dip, trying to recover. And you watch this line try to go with it, but it just couldn't make it. Not enough support. And it's still down there. It's still, but again, it's down. That means it's time to buy. If it were above, you don't buy, you sell. But is there any reason to buy this? Is there any catalyst? Anything happening? Analysts are, HBO. Here's how the miniseries is leading TV's revolution. What does this have to do with this company? This company does not have a profile. Well, I'll put it... No, I'm not even going to put it on the list because I don't want to get confused and get tempted to buy that later. It's not a buy. It's not for us. The only reason I'd put it on the list is to watch what this lines do, to maybe learn something. But I think we can learn it someplace else. Okay, here. What does this company do? Financial technology company, trade and trade finance. Blockchain-enabled commodity trading. Okay. Now, if there's a hot business right now, I would put trading, finance, blockchain, crypto, commodities, all on the top floor. Netfin Acquisition Corp. Yeah, that's not much news. Investors with large losses. Loss notice. Well, I wish there was some analysis. The analysts on chiming in on that one. Well, despite this, let's read this. Let's look. I don't think this is going to tell us anything, but Rosen Law Firm, global investor rights law firm, reminds purchasers of the securities of Terrera. Okay, so this is a law firm telling people who are buying this stock. Between August and December of the important February 19th, 2021 lead plaintiff deadline. So that was yesterday, or 2 days ago. If you purchased securities during the class period, you may be entitled to compensation. Oh, all right. So they had some kind of situation where stockholders were involved in a lawsuit. And they probably settled. But it's over. That February 19th date has passed. And perhaps that's the catalyst that's got it going up today. So that's on our list. No data. Energy. Are they oil or are they electric? Gas. All right. Best Inc. Incorporates 5 segments. Supply chain management. This is boring. Clear Channel. Ha, Clear Channel. They own all the billboards. Every billboard in your city is either owned by Clear Channel or 1 or 2 other companies. But I'll bet you this is the kind of stock. I'm shocked that there's actually volume on this stock and that their market cap is so high. Because, well, this, yeah, it's a decent company, but where do they go? I don't see them going anywhere. Yeah, that's their cap. We don't care about Clear Channel. All right. Let's flip the script on our current list. Again, we're keeping our price really low, under $3 with the high percent change. And our market cap's wide open, just so we get every option. We want to see all our options, but we want to sort right now by the percent of change. So what's got the biggest mover here? Look at this. Look at this fucker. Offshore service vessels and marine support services. Why are they spiking? Direct offering on the 7th. The first trillionaire. Oh. Well, they're a Gulf of Mexico. I don't see anything saying they're a green company. But all right, let's take a peek at the chart. What in the wide world of sports is going on with this stock? We'll put it on the list. We'll definitely have to check that on the market open and see if that's... I don't think we're going to fuck with it, but I want to see what that does when it opens. What I really like to find is someone like this, where analysts are very bullish. Opened. See, little movement in terms of risk, loss, risk of loss. So I could easily put a stop loss on this. But what's in store? Oh, that's all looking very good. Our volume... Yeah, our volume weighted average is pretty high, and our 50 is above our 200 and is steadily above it, and not looking to really be scared of staying up there. Now, the only issue with this one is, has it already run its course? Let's check the order book. It's sitting at a lot of buy-in. It's 240. What? All right, that one's going in our list. Time check, 10 after 9. Let's find two more. Wow. Very steady. Very steady and no... So we've been talking about how the 50 moving average crosses above the 200. That's a good it's a good sign. Now what about if the 50 crosses all the way up above the VWAP? That's... The fucking stock market sucks, man. Every sign is a sign of potentially one thing, but also potentially the complete opposite. And that's what we have here. This could mean a potential run, a very good run, where this actually crosses back up over the VWAP and continues to run to $3, $3.40. We're not talking about doubling to $10, $15 here, or tripling, quadrupling, but continuing its upward run to $3, to $3.20, through $3.40, which is enough to make you 20% on, like, you buy in at $100 at 270, and if it goes to 340, that's a profit you can't fucking shake your I mean, you don't shake anything at that, period. But what's the other side of that coin? What else can happen if this 50 moving average crosses over the VWAP? That's also a sign of an imminent collapse, where it can just absolutely crater. Environmental protection, that's a good thing right now. No analysts, no news, no new news. So, all right. U.S. antimony. Antimony? Is that a made-up word? 90-day selling trend. Production, sale of antimony, silver, gold, and zeolite products. I don't know what antimony is. I wanna look that one up. Antimony. Is it something, the chemical element of atomic number 51, a brittle, silvery, white metalloid? What is antimony? I've literally never heard that word. A lead antimony alloy is used in batteries. Other uses include type metal in printing presses, bullets, cable sheathing, flame retardant materials, paints, enamels, glass, pottery. Huh. But again, it's mining, and mining, we talked about a while ago, is something we're kind of thinking about avoiding. So yeah. Still no comments. Why aren't you guys talking? Tell me something. Does the microphone sound all right? I'm having real audio issues. Can you even hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? If you're there and you can hear me, let me get an F in the chat. Okay, therapeutics. I'll only go with a therapeutic or something if there's really a catalyst, something in the news. Western copper. Copper. Mining, yeah, gold, silver, blah, 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 blah. For some reason, I don't care about any of that as much as I do copper. There's really nothing in here to make this particular copper all that appealing. Neptune Wellness. Diversified and fully integrated health and wellness company. Good for you. Tech. Online lending platform. Connecting Chinese investors with individual and small to medium-sized enterprise. And anything in the news? That's the kind of company, it's a Chinese-based company. Who the fuck knows? We don't know anything that's going on with that company. But maybe they just made some deal with some Chinese. Who knows? You gotta check news. They reported their Q3 results and then had a gain of 138%. There is no analyst on it. No analyst makes me worried that there's, it's not on anyone's radar, quite literally. But maybe that's a good thing. Decent volume, though, honestly, and it, well. Yeah, but we just don't know enough. We'll avoid that one. One more. Come on, let's go through this list really quick. Uranium. Let's look at an analyst specifically. Who's got the best outlook? $10. That's just one. Yeah, that's one person. It's not enough to. News. So it's a pharmaceutical. Whoa, look what happened though, boys. So what we've been talking about. The 50 moving average crossed below the 200. That is your death cross. Market opens. If that doesn't fall, I'll be shocked. That's not for me. That so it went from $1.70 to $1.90 and change. So, but look at when this happened. All right, the line was coming down. Well, I'm surprised that happened. The only thing that's keeping that going is the volume weighted the VWAP is above all this still. That's the only thing keeping that going. That could do any number of things when market opens here in a few minutes. Pre-market. I still haven't found the one I know I'm gonna buy here. This is just a staffing service. Clinical biotech company. These thinking about buying stock in this, and this. This is garbage. Don't ever click those. It's just fucking spam. I don't know why they get in here. All right, let's go down this list here. I've got 2 analysts on this. International shipping company out of Greece. Successful completion of previously announced oversubscribed equity offering. That's all positive. I don't fully understand what that means, but it's positive. I'm pretty sure of that. What's our chart doing? Okay, our moving average is above our VWAP. Our 50 is above our VWAP and our 200. What's going on our list? It's in our it was in our old list. Okay. Amplify. What is this? Independent oil and natural gas company. Drive Shack. Golf-related leisure and entertainment businesses. No. No. Energy. Spar Group. Sunlink Health. This has got to be bio again. No. Digital publishing company. $90 days of buying. All signs point to this possibly being a dip, like an actual low. And that's the other thing with penny stocks, just for what it's worth, my approach on this. We're at $1.50, $1.40. Its high was $1.60. That's enough for a profit. You got to figure if you bought $500 of that, let it sit for a couple days and get that 20, 40 cents. I'm telling you, that's a profit. I don't know what it is, but actually we could figure it out. Watch. Let's say we're going to buy $500 of this shit stock at $1.38, and we're going to take profit at, well, look, at $1.52. If this stock gets to $1.52, we've made $50. Can it make it back to $1.52 today? Absolutely it can. Will it? I don't know. Probably not. It's almost time, though. We got to... Whoa, what's this one? It's a biofarm. Biopsy market segmentation and analysis by recent trends, consumption by regional data. Yeah, that's old news anyway. Development and commercialization, precision immunodiagnostic agents and immunotherapeutics. The hardest part about this shit is reading these fucking words. Molecular data. I like that one. All right, we're going to put this one on the list, and then we're going to switch to the watch. Let's see what that watch list even shows us. I don't even know how much is in here. Well, what's this VCNX? This is the one we scalped on Friday. Yeah, well, what's this blue? I kind of wanted this blue. That's our old list, though. Let's check our new. Oh, wow, there's more on here than I thought there was going to be. I thought we only had 4 or 5. So, which one do we buy? What's this? Earnings are coming out. Some of these high dollar ones are probably too expensive, but oh wow. Oh. All right. Wait. Are you fucking kidding me? Wait. Are you? Huh. Fucking YouTube. Making me think my audio was off that whole time. All right. So let's fucking buy something. Market's not open yet. Do we have working orders? Kind of want to set all this shit to sell if anything happens. So, where are we at, Jack? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is ADMP fucking... That must be moving pre-market, because I was way down on them before. Cleared to proceed with human studies. Oh. We finally got some news. This was one of the first stocks I bought reluctantly. But it was supposed to be a little bit of a hold. Let's see what they released here. Let's read this. ADM or P, what is this? ADMP. Announced today that the U.S. Food and Drug Administration has completed the safety review of the company's investigational new drug applications, concluded that it may proceed with a proposed clinical investigation of Temporal for the treatment of COVID-19. Whoa. This fucker better run today. So help me fucking God. So this was supposed to be a long-term play. I got in at 160. And it literally just died ever since then. But so help me God, if it gets to $2 today, I'm selling it. I realize that could be good news. That could be long term. That could be in a year, in 6 months. This could be worth $20. or $100. But I really just want my profits. That's my first rule. Take your profit. I held through this annoying ass fucking dip. As soon as I bought it, the shit started dipping. But that, you look at what happened with that announcement in pre-market. Our volume should jump through the roof. We've got volume overlaid down here, so you see that volume burst on that news. Man, that makes me so happy I didn't sell that. So yeah, stop losses are huge. You should absolutely take your stop loss, but sometimes you gotta hold. Now, if only Vine could recover, I'd be in good shape. Man, I hope that keeps rolling. Get me out of this hole. Then we need OG. This is the other one. This, $50 I bought my first week. The next day it was worth $120, and I didn't sell, and I just dropped ever since. But I think that could go back up. And that was the one, that was the freebie that Webull gave me. I'll probably sell that. Fucking Vine, that's the one that's killing me. And then these two I bought on a whim, and I don't want them. If they get back even, in fact, here's what we're going to do. Let's get our trade. Let's go to here. Let's add in a widget for trading. No. We'll put it in here. All right. So here's our positions. And what are we going to sell? We're definitely going to sell this at some point, but we're going to wait and see. This is down in pre-market, down in pre-market, down in pre-market. Fuck everybody. Wow, you cocksucker. Okay. Holy shit. There's no support for this to even get back up to $1.40. All right, we're not gonna stop. We're only because we're sitting here. I'm not gonna set the sells for these just yet, because just like that ADMP, look when that news came out. That came out. We're not showing pre-market. So, all right, here's when that announcement came out. At 9:01. Now what's this fucker gonna do? We're about to open. I just want to see it get back up to where I fucking bought in at least. I mean, jeez. Give a guy a break. So even with the good news, again, penny stocks are gonna lose momentum on good news. This will absolutely have to dip a little bit before it runs. It won't come all the way back down here. In fact, that should really be as low as it goes right here. There's the support right here. And then it should start going back up. Real quick. Again, that's not supposed to go any lower than that. Cut the shit. Go back to our list here. Is anything crazy happening here on open? This could have been this. Which one? Wow, look at this little fucker go, huh? That could have been the one we scalped this morning. Could have gotten on that fucker. So what signs? We don't have our MAs up here. Let's go back to this. This is when we have everything. I don't see anything doing anything crazy right now that I want to buy, except for this one, and I think it's too late. It's not gonna get too crazy. Let me see what ADMP is doing. See, that candle wick dipped down there, but the candle didn't. That's our support line right there. This really should be enough news to get it back. If it doesn't go back to, I feel like this should get it to $2 today. This is insanity. Nothing's working. Fine. You can suck it, man. I really want to get out of these when at all possible. Even OG, which I believe can profit and make me money, it's had me in the red too many times. I'd put a sell at 160 on this just to get out of this one, but I want to watch this one. This could do something today. In the afternoon today, this could go to $2 in the afternoon. This could sit right here and trade sideways all morning, and in the afternoon go to $2. I think it's only even. Baba Booey, you know? I want to buy something too. Shit. I'm not going to use this unsettled cash, but I basically have $100 to buy something, but. Man. Alright, again, see the wick, yeah, it's fine. There we go. Where's the support? It's gonna, big sell at $1.60. Huge sell wall. I'm not gonna add to that. I'm gonna see how it bounces off that. It's gonna get there and bounce off it this morning. That's my personal opinion. And if it breaks through, then all bets are off. But can it break through? There's still a lot more sellers than buyers, but the volume is building. This volume will probably build throughout the day. as more people hear the news. I hope so anyway. That's really all we need is the volume. We've got resistance at 155 and more resistance at 156. Man, just every step of the way there's resistance, honestly. But positive COVID news is positive COVID news, period. You know, no, this is to be expected. I'm not going to get upset. Your volume weighted average is still all the way up there. Your 20 is coming, or the 50 is coming up over the 200, which is what we want to see. And even this volume, I said in the beginning of the stream that the volume on the VWAP will jump at when pre-market ends and the market actually opens. It essentially resets and can have wild jumps. But this wild jump was on the news. This was simply because the volume jumped massively and just kept going right through market open. No dip. But you see our volume is a whole shit ton of sales still. That's still the problem. We've got to work through all this. We've got to buy all these shares and then we can roll. It's the problem. The people that want to get in are trying to get in at $1.50, at $1.45, blah, 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 rather than just getting in at $1.55. But again, the prediction is holding true that that is our baseline. Our support is there. Everything else we're holding is down. Even OG is down. 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 Well, we're back up to 660 just because ADMP was losing us almost $20. Freaking stock really took a dive. Yeah, all the way down to $1.30 when I was in at $1.60. That was a hard hit. But the diamond hands paid off. My $20 loss became a $6 loss. I want to eliminate that loss altogether, though. Man, what the hell is this stock doing? Shouldn't go back down under $1.50 though. Come on. This is crazy talk. So I think this might have to just wait till the afternoon. I truly believe this will fly at some point today. Dow is up. Can we get back to $1.40 on this today? There's no crazy. Receives a buy from HC. That was 5 days ago. It's done nothing but dip since then. No short interest report. Analysts are still freaking bullish on it. I don't get it, man. I think I'm going to set this to sell. Man, I don't even know if I can get back to its fucking price at this point. It's insanity. Oh. ADMP should not be dipping below $1.50. You sons of bitches. Can't believe everything else is just down. Even OG's down. Cannot believe it. Monday morning. Come on, people. Should be crazy right now. We've got our 50 MA crossing above our 200 MA, which should be nothing but good for this stock to keep going up today. If I could sell this stock for a $5 profit, I will be over the moon, because it was literally costing me 25 bucks last week. Nah, maybe not 25, but it was a good 20 bucks. So let's see what we need for a $5 profit. That's all we want. But you can't sell this because the $1.60, wow, it's just massive. I almost don't want to add to that until I see it get knocked down. It's a massive, I don't understand why it's so big at $1.60. Volume's reasonable, actually. Yeah, volume's okay. So everything I'm holding, every position I have is in the red right now. Even the stock that Webull gave me. Huh. And actually, I shouldn't even be greedy with ADMP. I should just fucking... I do want to see. I want to see what $5 profit is. What is it? Wait. Oh. Huh. All right. So... Oh. Okay. Selling our 71 shares at... I want to see the profit. No, that's not right. If I sell... Okay, so my position with 80 MP. Oh, this is so hard. And it's dropped again. I spent $113 on this. If I sell my 71 shares at $1.66, no, what about 13, 118? So all I need is 67 cents to get $5 profit. But I'm not going to set this up because if this fucker runs, it could run. I'm going to wait and see if it actually runs. It doesn't look like it's going to, but you know, I mean, Jesus Christ, it's a good stock. It shouldn't even be down to 49 again. I don't fucking believe it. Well, sell, sell, sell. Is Gow gonna get back to? Oh, that's $1.40. Oh my gosh. Oh man, I'm gonna sell all this shit if it gets back to fucking even. Really wanted to start over, but I can't find anything to buy. That's the other thing when you're looking through your screener and you find these big giant movers that have shifted these huge percentage points, but sometimes this is why. You have a candle wick that really, I mean, it's nothing. Nothing happened. You know, there was just that brief moment, and that's probably why that appeared in our screener, because of that spike. Large scale orders. See, this one's it's too late. If I could have got in at under $7, now look at that fucker. That would be my first rule is don't chase. And this would be chasing like crazy. Is there some kind of news that happened here? 2 hours ago, transfer price target raised to 9 from 7. Huh. Volume. Sellers, sellers. Hmm. You can reorder this list. I kind of just do that to help me realize like who I like the most on the list. That would have been a good buy this morning at 270. But now it would be chasing. Okay, let's find a dip that's going to turn around. This could be it. Yeah, this is I think now, like literally right now, is the low. Very little resistance, lots of buying. Man, I might grab this right now. Sell the wall at $1.68. That's okay. Is it? Can we get down to? Well, I wish I could have gotten in right there. This could really be its low right now, though. Some of these runs look like they're done, honestly. That's a good run, but yeah, there's no volume here. No volume. I'd avoid that, sucker. She could stay at the bottom of the list. Big volume here. We got some volume. We got some volume. That chart worries me, though. Yeah, I really gotta watch this shit too. I want out of this stuff if it fucking. Where is? Oh, why is my VWAP not here? That get turned off. All right, so this again, it probably showed up on our screener because of that spike. And the volume is nothing. Volume's nothing. Lloyd's Bank. Yeah, that's why that showed up on our screener. Trading sideways for a long time. I know. But see here, why it's amazing. Look at these moving averages. So you've got your green and purple, or your blue and purple. That blue crosses below that purple, and you better fucking bet that that sucker's gonna keep going down. That's why when it goes under, you buy, and when it goes above, you sell. So with that rule in mind, that makes this not a buy. So, wow. Man, that one's done. Jeez. All right. Here's the plan. There is no plan. I'm going to hop off until this afternoon. I'm not going to make any decisions until this afternoon. And then we'll decide if we buy or sell. The freaking ADMP, man, is... What? Can't believe it, man. I really can't believe it. Volume... Well... Alright. See you guys in the afternoon.